Okay, so while I am filling orders and making candles for the customers, I'm curious, what is it that you typically run into that is like a struggle while you're candle making? Like, why won't my wax do well as far as like it's causing sinkholes, and why fragrance oil go into the top and being like bubbly on the top. There's a lot of things that can cause problems when you're making candles. I mean, I won't lie, it's kind of a pain in the buns, because especially like with soy wax, it will just kind of have a mind of its own, and it'll make you lose your freaking mind. No matter how many times you do a heat gun over the top, it will fight you, and it looks all perfect, and then you come back later and it's just a total nightmare. It is bubbled up in areas and others it's not, and then there's like fragrance oil coming to the surface, and then there's the whole stinking frosting situation. Frosting, if you don't know, is kind of like not ice crystals, but it kind of looks like the shape of ice crystals, like to the side of the jar. I finally gave up trying to fix it, and I've moved to amber jars because seeing it with my perfectionism was making me absolutely nuts. I can still see it through the amber jar, but I just kind of have to be like, look away. And from what I hear, customers don't care that much about the frosting. But for me, I know I've seen frosting in candles before I started making candles. And I remember thinking, oh, this must be an old candle. I didn't know. It's not. It's not an old candle. It just is a soy candle, and soy has a mind of its own. It will do something called polymorphism, and the molecular structure in the candle will, I don't know where my camera just moved and tilted sideways. I guess I'll like tilt with it. But so the molecular structure in the soy will just morph into different shapes. It literally just wants to change shape and do different things. So, it's just, and then the adhesion, if it starts kind of like pulling off the jar in areas, and then some areas it's not, I can't handle that. It makes me crazy, and I want to completely throw it against a wall and completely start over. It's just, customers don't care as much as we care, and we just have to get used to that, because like, I don't know, I know I kind of just jumped into this conversation, but I don't know, I'm just curious out there, like other candle makers, what are your issues that you run into, often, something that makes you crazy, something that makes you like, oh my god, I can't handle the adhesion when it, starts coming off the jars. Or people will tell you, oh, like the adhesion, if you warm your jars, then it totally helps. Well, guess what? They cool anyway, and for whatever reason, even when you put the hot wax, because there's so many arguments on this, like you put the hot wax in the cold jar, telling you, like, it warms up the jar super fast. It gets to the point where, like, I just made these over here, which are kind of out of scene, like right there, you can kind of see it, but the second I pour it in, it's like hot glass. So I don't know, I don't buy that warm the jar situation. To me, that doesn't make a lot of sense, and if it works for you, amazing. I wish it would work. I started deciding that I'm not a slave to the wax anymore, and I'm all done. That crap pisses me off. But what else will make you crazy? Is it the frosting? Can you see it? Like, especially with colored candles, I've noticed. Like, I made Christmas candles a couple years ago, and oh my god, they were so cute, and they all smelled so delish. But I'll tell you, geez Louise, like what? Why the frosting all over? Why Why? But, you know, I used clear glass back then. I was just starting out, and I think that's what made me crazy. I haven't made like serious Christmas candles since because I think it's triggering. I won't lie. I think I get triggered now. Like, even though I have different jars and I'm not really using mica coloring anymore unless I'm making something special, I honestly feel like it's triggering because I just feel like I'm gonna end up trying to fix it. I've tried using a heat gun. I remember back then, oh my god, like I tried heat gunning the side. You know, I watched all these videos on YouTube on how to fix it and whatever, and heat gun the side, and that will help, and it, you know, it releases the bubbles to come up, and it totally did. Oh my god, I was like so fascinated. My ADHD was just like out of control, and I'm just like, whoa, so cool. And you just heat gun and all the bubbles going up. It's like so cool. I had to let it go and be like, okay, you know what? This is never gonna be perfect. You know why? Oh, that I didn't finish my sentence. Ding dong. Is because after I had all the bubbles go up, it was perfect. All the adhesion issues, all the frosting, everything went away. Wouldn't you think it would be fine? Nope. Like, I'd go to bed, I'd leave it in there, put it on the shelf, be done, go to bed. Next day, it was almost like worse. So I fixed it again, and then fixed it again, and then fixed it again, and then being new, I heard that, you know, you're gonna like heat the scent out of it, which actually isn't a thing. That's like, chemically, that can't happen. So I started questioning all my life choices and debated whether or not I was gonna be a candle maker, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm getting ready to pour a whole bunch of Fraser Fir. I have others poured. I've got a bunch of candle jars ready, cleaned, sanitized, and ready to pour, and I am just living the dream because I'm glad I stuck with it, I won't lie. But anyway, just a quick little video to see what makes you guys crazy when you're candle making. I really want to hear. I just want to know, like, I'm not the only one out there who makes candles professionally and loses my ever-loving mind. Let me know what's going on in your world. I'd love to hear. Tell me.